Good morning, team. I need to get this. Okay, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. All right, so let's get this show on the road. Of course, overextension on the Russell 2000, so I'm not gonna trade that. So I already know what I want to see going short. What's up, B? Good morning, bro. It has been a little bit, but we're back like we never left. So I already know what I want price action to do. We're just gonna have to wait. Um, in order for me to go long, let's take a look at the RSI. So I need this RSI, the moving average right here. I need it, this moving average, the yellow line. I need it to be around here and start pivoting up with the RSI crossing that moving average. That's what I want to see when I go long. Using this RSI. So this exact same pattern happens every time there's an overextension of the market. It happens a lot during data days when we have a huge data report and market goes up. You're going to see the RSI moving average get overextended um, and RSI climb high. And then you're going to see price action go crazy like that. So what I want to see is this to come down here, curve back up and go like this. Same thing for the MACD, same thing for price action, same thing for the whole moving average. I need price action to be above that. That's what I want to see going long. Same scenario for the Dow Jones. I need the exact same thing. RSI right here to be above its moving average. Let's just do a line because let's draw a line right here at Alt H. That's very overextended. Alt H. These areas, when the moving average of the RSI goes above these areas, it's too overextended. I don't want to touch it. I really don't. So same thing for the Dow Jones. It came up here, got overextended. Now it's coming back, and I want it to reverse that way. It looks like a little teacup, just like that. Um, and in order for me to go short, oh, nice. 781. Oh, time for me to invest in Rumble. I was waiting for the pullback. See, my support and resistance, I'm fucking king on support and resistances. And like on long-term investments, my support and resistance fucking thrives. So right here on Rumble, because I want to go long on Rumble. I want to be investing in Rumble for a long time. Price action, broke past that and then, went all the way up, and I wanted it to come back down to this area. This shaded box is where I'm going to be putting money in Rumble. Okay, anyways, so of course Dow Jones, I need we already know the long position, and the short position. Of course, we need the break of the 200. Let's take a look at the Russell. Okay, hold on. I need to put some money in Rumble. I've been waiting for a good week and a half for price action to pull back on Rumble, and it's my time to finally come in. Hmm. Give me a second here. Still nothing. Okay, I bought some Rumble. Bought a bit, but I need to. I'm just gonna allow it to die. Just dollar cost average on the way down. Same thing for YMAG on my long-term investment. So I need YMAG, the Magnificent Seven. It's $20. I needed to go down to 1970 so I could put money in. Okay, come to the 5 minute, and let's just take a look where the 200 EMA is on the 5 minutes. So let me draw a line here so I can see where it's relevant to the price. So we're gonna put that there, and we're going to the Dow Jones, and it's getting close to 200, right there. So it's trying to break that. So let's leave the Dow Jones right there. Let's put up the Russell 2000. Okay, so we have the Russell right there, and we have the Dow Jones right here. Let's see what price action does. Um, if the Dow Jones breaks down and goes short, but I really don't want to go short, to be honest with you. I'm kind of looking for long, dude. But the market really doesn't give a fuck about your thesis, though. It really doesn't. Um, my least favorite trades are breaks of 200. I just do so horrible in them. Um, look at that, got bought back up. I really want to go long. I don't really want to go short at all. But then again, like as usual, if we go short, I'm gonna really need price action to make sure that it stays below that 200. Even if well, if breaks of the 200 are such a tricky thing, like you need a candle break, then the second candle needs a hold, and then you need to pray to God, that hopefully price action doesn't fucking leave you. So I mean, that's how you play the break of the 200. But I'm not looking for the break of 200, to be honest with you. All right, let's go back to my primary time frame on the 3 minute and just keep watching it right here. Um, they're both on the 3 minute. Okay. Okay, so nothing to do but just to keep watching. Nothing to do but just to keep watching. Yeah, so we're gonna wait. Sooner or later, one of them has to make a play. It's one of those days again, just like yesterday, uh, that we're gonna have to wait forever for price action to do its thing. Oh well, it is what it is, dog. I can already tell you, just by looking at the chart, nothing is happening and nothing's gonna happen for uh, quite some time, unless something drastic happens. Um, but in order for me to get the long that I want, so in order for me to get that long for price to come down and curve on back, it's gonna be a little minute, dog. And this too curve down, come on back. It's gonna be a little minute, dog, unless it, breaks below that 200. So that 5 minute 200's here. I'm gonna need multiple candles around here to break, then I'll enter a short. So even though I want to take a long position, I want to be bullish. If price action changes and it just happens to die down, I'm gonna have to change my thesis. I can't, no matter what my thesis is, like, oh, I want to go long. It doesn't give a fuck if I want to go long. If it's going short, then it's going short. Then unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take that short, even though I'm not. I mean, I'm comfortable, but not too comfortable. Um, I'm comfortable, but not too comfortable. Let's take a look at the 15 minute right here. 15 minute, we are very overextended. Well, oh shit, shit, never mind. Well, we're below the 200 on the 15 minutes, so ultimately the sentiment is to the downside. Okay, so that gives me a little bit more reassurance to go short. Now I don't feel as bad because the overall bigger trend is to the short side, but the smaller trend is going up. So it's very conflicting. Either way, we still have to make sure that the break of the 200 happens. Let's see, what is crazy MNQ doing? Been popping off since market open. What's MES doing? Same thing. I don't like the price action. Okay, well, we'll stick to the instruments that I know. All right, so we're getting closer to that 200 EMA. Right here, that white line is a 200 EMA on the 5 minute. We're pretty far on the Russell 2000, very far. So the more likely scenario for me to take a play, it's going to be the Dow Jones right here. Yeah. Okay, we got price falling. Let's take a look how strong that MACD is. It's coming down. So RSI way below its moving average, coming down. Okay. I would have loved it if this MACD had a little bit more separation, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at that 5 minute. How does that look? Very strong to the downside. All right, so it finally hit that 200, so now we're watching it. Still coming down. Okay, we got price action breaking down, and the Russell 2000 is doing the opposite. Okay, so Russell 2000 and Dow Jones doing two completely different things. So obviously, the trade that I would want to take, it's gonna be this one right here. I'm not even looking at this right here. I don't like how it looks. So it's breaking below that 200. I still can't take a trade. I have to wait. Um, I need this candle to break. I need it to hold. Then I'm going to enter. So we're almost there. Maybe a few more candles. Usually the Dow Jones and the Russell 2000 are doing the exact same thing. This is the time that it's not, which is kind of strange. Kind of strange. They usually mimic each other in a way. I wouldn't trust this going long though. Let's take a look at the RSI. Okay, so it's come back down. I still wouldn't trust it. That's not a good setup. Okay, so let's switch to the Dow Jones right here. We got more of a sell-off coming down. Candle break below the 200 on the 3-minute. Let's come to the 5. We have that break. Let's come to the 3-minute right here. I don't want to get faked out. Let me bring up my, okay. So we have candle break below the 200 and we're watching it. RSI below its moving average, but the MACD is very kind of close together. I don't want to get faked out. So this could be just a fake out and then price reverts back. So I'm just going to wait. It looks a little fishy, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the next candle to truly see if it's really going down. Okay, it looks like it's really going down. So I'm still gonna wait. I really want to make sure. I'd rather be a little bit late than too fucking early to get faked out. So we're gonna wait. So far we're good. You know, we still have there's lots of separation on the RSI. We still have the MACD pointing down. A nice doji candle with selling pressure on the top wick. We're gonna keep on waiting. Hopefully that shit doesn't fucking run off on me. So it would have been a good entry if I would have gotten closer to the 200. But technically I would have gotten less risk, but I still emphasize on waiting on that break of the 200. I need to see that shit hold. If it holds on the next candle on 1 more minute, I'm gonna enter. I just need that confirmation. And if I get faked out, I know that I waited, properly waited for me to enter a trade. You know, hopefully it stays around this level and I can enter and hopefully it doesn't fucking come all the way down here. So we're gonna wait. We got 50 seconds. Please don't run away. Please don't run away. We got 40 seconds. Please don't run away. 30 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds left and I did the best I can. I did the best I can. So we're gonna end. So we are gonna move our stop loss down. We're gonna move it. That's good enough right there. And we're gonna start shifting around our risk to reward. Okay, so price action is coming. All right, I gotta move my risk more down. It's moving. So okay. All right, so price action is moving. Let's watch our sub indicators. Let's watch price action on this pivot level right here. So we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be watching. Okay. So let's see if it can break down to this pivot level right here. We're gonna watch it. So I'm just gonna move my stop loss right above the 200 EMA on the 5, right there. And let's bring down our risk to reward, 1.67, and 1.5 is around there. So probably my next target's just gonna be this pivot area at 44,282. So 44,282 right there. So that's gonna be our target. That's gonna be like a 1.3 or something like that. Yeah, 1.3 exactly. Of course, it'll change when we move our stop loss. So the more I move it down, it's gonna eventually be a 1.5. So I think that's right now. I'm gonna leave my stop loss right there. So far we have um, a strong ribbon to the downside, super trend free falling. This is super trend right here, free falling. The whole moving average pivoting down, and RSI still below its moving average, and MACD coming down. We have a little bit of reaction on this pivot level. We're gonna keep on watching it. If it happens to hold on the next candle, I'll move my stop down a little bit more. So we're gonna keep on waiting. Price action is moving smoothly. Okay. This is how you properly analyze getting into a play slowly but surely. So close to TP. Let's bring it down. Bring our stop loss down. So right now we're at a 1.5, 1.84. So I just need price action to not be gay and just hit my take profit. So that's how you start managing your take profit and stop loss. Ultimately, I got a 1.84 risk to reward ratio. The risk reward changes every time you move your stop loss. That risk to reward is always going to change. It's not spectacular numbers, but I'm consistent. I'm consistent. I don't give a fuck about big ass numbers. I'm consistent. I'm not fucking losing my ass all the time. I'm not. I'm consistent. So sure, price can keep running, and I could have been like, oh, let me fucking target this level. But what if it didn't get there? You really don't know. You really don't fucking know. I rather be consistent and stack day by day by day. Thank you, E. Yeah. Like I was saying, I rather be consistent and stack day by day by day, um, than trying to capture like huge moves. I mean, fucking by the end of the month, I mean, if I'm up like 30%, 40%, happy, bro. I'm happy. Eventually, the trajectory that I'm going, you know, by the end of next year, I'm going to be pulling in bigger numbers than this, but it just takes time. And you just got to be consistent with your shit. So yeah, price is vomiting here. It's vomiting there, but it is what it is. You just have to accept it because there's been more times where I've said, "Damn, I should have took the money," than, "Damn, I should have let that shit run." There's been more times of me saying that Fuck, I should have took the money after it stopped me out. There's been more times than me letting it. Oh, I'm gonna let this shit run. There's been more times, so it's all experience, dude. All experience. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Literally, that's all trading is. Like if you think like if you put trading in perspective, like think of trading as like the same way you think about like your long-term investment. Um, it takes time to be in the market. It takes time. It is what it is. What's the Russell 2000 doing? Still has not broke that 200. So there's nothing to trade there. So, okay, I got my trade in for the Dow. That's it, baby. That's it. All right, guys. Sayonara. Thank God that I finished at 10. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. All right, guys. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow.